Imagine looking up at the twilight sky over a modern city, only to see it blotted out by a swarm of small, delta-wing drones. During the Israel-Iran 12-day war, this became reality, as waves of cheap, one-way attack drones triggered mass air raid sirens across entire countries. We are seeing a major economic shift in warfare. For decades, air superiority meant flying billion-dollar fighter jets. Now we have affordable mass, weapons like the Shahed 136. It's a mass-produced, one-way attack drone that costs roughly $35,000 to build. Compare that cheap offensive threat to the immense cost of traditional air defenses. Legacy interceptors like the Patriot or NASAMS were designed to hunt expensive jets. NASAMS is the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, a radar-guided defense platform. These systems are highly effective, but they are financially ruinous when used against flying mopeds. This chart shows the cruel logic of modern combat. On the left, we have the $3 million cost of a single interceptor missile. On the right, the $35,000 cost of a single attack drone. Firing a multi-million-dollar interceptor at a cheap drone means losing the economic war, even if you hit the target. Attackers launch massive drone salvos specifically designed to saturate these high-end defenses. The goal is to force a defending nation to fire so many expensive missiles that they exhaust their national defense budget over time. Defeating affordable mass with expensive kinetic weapons is a losing game. To survive, defending nations have realized they have to stop aiming at the drone's physical chassis and start targeting its navigation systems instead. The solution is a shift to multi-layered counter-UAS architectures. UAS stands for Unmanned Aerial Systems, or drones. Instead of firing missiles, militaries use non-kinetic methods like radio frequency jamming and GPS spoofing to scramble the signals guiding incoming swarms, effectively blinding them mid-air. Blasting the sky with intense electronic warfare creates a massive problem for the defending society. The frequencies used to coordinate an incoming drone strike sit right next to the signals we rely on for everyday life. When you turn on military-grade jammers, the collateral damage is immediate. Commercial flights are grounded, civilian GPS fails, and entire neighborhoods experience cellular blackouts. Surviving a drone swarm physically often requires paralyzing your own city electronically. This invisible war turns everyday civilian infrastructure into a contested battlefield. Attackers are already adapting. To bypass these electronic shields, they are upgrading their drone swarms with decentralized coordination AI, artificial intelligence that allows a group of machines to operate as a single unit without needing instructions from a human pilot. One method is the rotor-router model. This is a deterministic algorithm, a strict set of mathematical rules that allows drones to methodically sweep an area. They maintain formation and execute their mission without relying on a central command signal or vulnerable GPS links. Instead of talking to a base station, individual drones use peer-to-peer gossip protocols to self-organize. If one section of the grid is heavily jammed, the swarm instantly reroutes its sweep pattern, sharing the new flight plan across every surviving drone. As these swarms become autonomous and immune to electronic jamming, the battlefield shifts again. If you can't disable the hardware and you can't sever the connection, the only remaining target is the human mind. The conflict bleeds directly from the physical and electronic domains onto citizens' smartphones through information warfare. Using generative AI, attackers create highly realistic synthetic media, commonly known as deepfakes. These are fabricated audio and video clips designed to manufacture false narratives during an active military conflict. During the recent Israel-Iran clashes, this tactic was deployed at scale. Viral AI-generated footage flooded social media, depicting massive craters in major cities like Tel Aviv, damage that never actually happened. Attackers weaponize trust by blending this synthetic media with highly realistic commercial video game footage. By presenting flight simulator crashes as real combat, they garnered tens of millions of views from a confused and panicked public. The goal of these campaigns is psychological exhaustion. They are engineered to erode trust in official institutions and create societal confusion where nobody knows what to believe. These tactics show that affordable mass isn't just about breaking hardware. When a population can no longer agree on what is happening in its own streets, an attacker has achieved a victory that is far more potent than physical destruction. In this environment, the very idea of a front line has changed. The danger is no longer limited to a single geographic point or a physical border. It is everywhere, simultaneously. True defense now requires hardening digital networks and public algorithms just as rigorously as we protect power plants and airports. Ultimately, a nation's ability to endure now depends on its strength across three distinct fronts: its physical borders, its digital infrastructure, and the mental clarity of its people.